Well, welcome back to Banzai's channel with tools for marketers who love data. Joining us to give us just an operational update as the company continues to excel here. We have obviously Joe, the CEO, joining us. First and foremost, welcome back.
Hey, thanks, Kyle.
Always a pleasure, brother. So first and foremost, Banzai unveils significant stability and performance enhancements for Demio, boosting user experience by up to 20x. Do you want to just talk about some of the software advancements here? What are you doing on the ground floor with this?
Sure, absolutely. In any SaaS business, one of the most important metrics is your retention. How much do you expand customers? How much do you keep? That, in many ways dictates how fast your business can grow, right? For a webinar product like Demio, one of the most important aspects of that is how satisfied are customers with that experience. So, as customers are using the product, if they have, if it's fast, if it's responsive, if it works as expected, if streaming works smoothly, then people will continue using the product, keep coming back to it, tell their friends about it. If it's buggy, if it crashes, if things don't work as expected, if it's slow, then people won't use it, right? They'll churn and they'll go try someone else. And so Demio is in a pretty highly competitive arena, and we feel that we have a great product and a great set of features around it. But one of our big strategies for this year, just doubling down our focus on the quality of the product, making sure that we have the best possible user experience for our customers. And so, we want to make it easy for customers to get started, obviously, but we also want to make it a very satisfying experience once they're up and running. And so, we've been investing a lot this year in that. We had a mid-year release where we rolled out a bunch of new improvements. This was maybe a couple of weeks ago, and some of those improvements were, implementing new protocol improvements, implementing a lot of new front end improvements, implementing some back end service improvements. So all these things basically just add up to a more stable product, better experience for our customers, which ultimately will translate into a stickier business for us.
Yeah, and just speaking on that, I mean, that led to record-setting mid-year customer satisfaction results. And you want to kind of just take the broad view of the other parts of the business with the reach, maybe some of the growth vectors that are leading into this.
Yeah, happy to. We also invest a lot. The other part of retention is it's not just about the product experience; it's about the overall customer experience. So the other side of this coin for us is really our support organization, our onboarding organization, basically all the stuff that wraps that product and makes sure the customer has a great experience. And we measure the overall customer experience, meaning product plus support plus onboarding, all the stuff that goes into it, with tools like Net Promoter Score and customer satisfaction. And as you said, we had phenomenal results for both this at our kind of mid-year check-in. We're constantly tracking these numbers, but we check in on them periodically to see how much progress we've made. And we're really pleased with our Net Promoter Score results for the year. We're in a very strong position. And again, as a SaaS business, part of this game is how many people tell their friends about this product. Net Promoter Score is a direct way to measure that. So, we have a pretty high Net Promoter Score in the grand scheme of things, and we think we can keep pushing on that. And you asked about reach as well.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind kind of like when it comes to one thing investors should focus on here is it reach, like what should we be paying attention to? I know summer's a bit slower, as a lot of people are out enjoying themselves, but you guys have really set yourselves up for a great trajectory. So where should we focus?
Well, we are expecting to see summer be a little bit slower. That's baked into our plan for the year. So, we're expecting that we'll probably have, customer acquisition probably be a little bit down in, late Q2, early Q3 compared to, let's say, January, where it's obviously, it's very high. But that being said, we plan for that. We know that's going to happen. That's just part of the kind of cycle of when people buy B2B software, right? Big companies buy stuff at the beginning of the year when they have fresh budget. We're good at selling all throughout the year, and we've been releasing our customer numbers and new customer numbers, and they've held up strong. So we're pretty pleased by that. I would say, in terms of where the growth is going to come from this year, we're seeing a lot of growth right now come from our Reach product line. The great thing about Reach is just the ACV is so much higher than our Demio product line. We're seeing, average deal coming in probably around $20,000 to $30,000. And so, that means each reach customer is worth 10, 15 Demio customers. We have some reach customers that are, in the, up, in the six-figure range. We have some reach customers that, some reach opportunities that are in the seven-figure range right now. So we have a lot of growth we think is gonna be coming out of that business unit over the next couple of quarters. So I would keep an eye on that. We're also in the process of just expanding our sales team, investing more in that. So we're hiring a bunch of account executives right now to try to keep up with the demand that we're seeing for that product, and hopefully accelerate growth a little bit.
Well, on that note, we'll pass it off to the viewers as always. We'd love to know what you think, and definitely subscribe, because as this news story and these catalysts come into play and all this evolves, we're going to bring it to you here. But on that, we look forward to catching you in the next one.